It is time for the first competition of the day, JCB Racing. All 8 drivers have been seated into a lineup based on a random selection. The driver that finishes with the fastest time will take the first 8 points of today's event and hold that #1 spot on the BKT Overall Event Championship leaderboard. DC, who's ready for JCB Racing?
First on the track, Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done.
Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done, 11.483.
.483 for Just Get Her Done, the fast time to beat. It's Kurt Kramer and Rammunition.
Kurt Kramer, Rammunition, 12.178.
It was a 12.178 for Rammunition. We had to assess a 5-second penalty for not going over the race ramp. 5-second penalty for not going over the race ramp. Another way to get a penalty if you crash or don't go around the cone. So there's a 5-second penalty for Rammunition, 17.178. The time to beat is still 11.483. Let's hear it for Tony Oaks in Thunderoris. And Tony Oaks and Thunderoris couldn't make it around the cone there, tripped him up there in the race. Will get a did not complete here for this race here in Thunderoris. It's a DNF for Thunderoris, getting tripped up there by the Monster Jam turn cone. As we head to the starting line with our 4th racer of the afternoon. Six-time winner here in JCB Racing competition. Let me hear you bark for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, finishing with a 10.640.
And that's a new fastest time being held down by Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 10.640. Looking to take a bite out of the competition, it's Michaela Teleshka in Megalodon. Megalodon seeking their first win here in JCB Racing. Currently the fast time to beat, 10.640 by Monster Mutt Dalmatian. As Michaela Teleshka in Megalodon approaches the start line. Waiting for the green light.
Michaela Teleshka, Megalodon, finishing with a 12.607.
And it's looking like these Monster Jam drivers got it out for the turn cone today. It will be another 5-second penalty assessed to Megalodon, and Michaela Teleshka taking that 12.607 to a 17.607. The time to beat is still 10.640 by Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's hear it for our UNOH officials keeping this Monster Jam cone. Make some noise for them, DC. Here comes the bull, MJ Solario and El Toro Loco.
MJ Solario, El Toro Loco finishes with a 9.782.
And we have a new time to beat, a new fastest time, El Toro Loco with a 9.782. Let's hear it for Mark Hall in Raminator. A little too much speed there on the turn, trying to pick up some valuable seconds is Mark Hall in Raminator. We'll get a DNF for this run here in JCB Racing competition. Become a Monster Jam insider, Monster Jam fans, and be the first To know when tickets go on sale, receive special offers, and keep up to date on all things Monster Jam, visit monsterjam.com to sign up. You too can be a Monster Jam insider.
Right now with Sam, El Toro Loco crew chief driver, MJ, 2 days in a row right now, pulling out these fast times. What's he saying about the track?
How do you experience all the epic Monster Jam action? Share your favorite moments from the stands on social media and tag us with the hashtag Monster Jam for your chance to be featured on today's event. Also, again, that's at Monster Jam on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. Taking a look at the JCB Racing Competition leaderboard. Currently right now, 2 DNFs did not finish for Thunder Roars and Raminator. Megalodon and Rammunition with 17 seconds, Just Get Her Done at 11. Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 10.640 holding down the second spot, good for 7 points. But the time to beat right now, the fastest time, El Toro Loco with a 9.782. Let's hear it for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger.
With a 9.358.
And with a time of 9.358, your JCB Racing Competition winner is Gravedigger. This is Gravedigger's first 8 points of the afternoon. Taking the first 8 points for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger, the fastest on the track.
Thank you. I'll bring it right back.
This is Kristen Anderson's second win in JCB Racing.
Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger, it's the ladies' afternoon right now. What a great way to start the event, especially after kind of the way you ended freestyle. These fans are right behind you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just like you said, Ryan, yesterday I was the last truck in freestyle. I got to feel the track out, and as we come into these cities, the track and the dirt conditions kind of change a little bit. So I was seeing that some of my competitors were having a hard time with the track. Sometimes the track is your biggest competitor. So I just want to come out here and show the boys how it's done. Right, girls?
Wow, I love that. Also, we've got our skills competition next. You and your kind of lineage, you all are just amazing on 2 wheels in these Monster Jam trucks. So what are some of these fans going to see, like tricks, or what are you planning on doing?
Well, I don't want to give it all the way away, Ryan. You know, this is one of our favorite competitions that are coming up next. And the best part about the 2-wheel skills competition on this series specifically is we've got some of the best in the business 2-wheel skillers out here. But we're going to come out here, we're going to balance it on the nose, on the back, maybe on the side. We don't know. Are y'all ready for the 2-wheel skills competition, DC?
And with this next competition, scores are in your hands. One more time, your racing winner, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
One competition in the books here in DC. Let's take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard. You can see it with me up on a Jumbotron, Raminator and Thunder Roars down there with 1 and 2 points respectively. Then you got 3 points from Megalodon, 4 points from Ammunition. Remember, every point counts. Every place gets a point here. Just Get Her Done with 5 points. Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking home 6. It was El Toro Loco holding on to the fastest time until it was Gravedigger coming out with the fastest time on the track, 8 points for Gravedigger. And we get ready for our second competition of the day. It is our two-wheel skills challenge. And here is the judging criteria. Each driver will get to make 2 attempts each. That's right, we're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and I'll be able to break it down all for you and let them know what's going on the track. But it's your job, Monster Jam fans. Your scores will determine the winner. So make sure you scan the QR code and go to judgeszone.com on your smartphones to lock in your scores.
Monster Jam fans, we are already seeing so much action here. I'm with my friend Damien. Damien, are you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damien, how old are you?
4.
4. And who do you want to win today?
Monster Mutt.
Monster Mutt, Blake Granger. Well, you know, he is already doing so well today. Damien, can you look over here at my friend Jasper here, who's filming us? We're going to play a game called the Helmet Shuffle. So what's going to happen is 3 helmets are going to appear on the video board, but only one of them has a trophy under it. You need to keep your eyes on that trophy and then tell me where it ends up. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think all of DC is going to help you. So if we're ready, let's Helmet Shuffle. Here we go. Okay, DC. Make some noise if you think it's under number 1. Make some noise if you think it's under number 2. Make some noise if you think it's under number 3. One more time. Make some noise if you think it's under number 1. Okay, Damien, where do you think it's under? What number?
1.
1. Let's see if you are correct. It's not under 2. It's not under 3. Which means, Damien, you are the Helmet Shuffle champion! Yeah! But you know, Damien, we were chatting earlier, and you were saying, you know, you really wished you could have met all 8 Monster Jam drivers. So guess what? After today's event, you get to go to our meet and greet and meet all 8 Monster Jam superstars today. And you can take pictures with them, to get their autograph, and if anybody else wants to go to our post-event meet and greet, tickets are still available. You can get them at Ticketmaster. There'll be a QR code up on the video board. And let's give it up one more time for our Helmet Shuffle champion, Damien.
Capital One Arena, it's time for our second competition of the event. It's the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, and it's your scores that will determine our winner. And so let's throw it down to Tiana.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. This is your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. So remember, once a driver finishes their run, you're taking out your smartphone, going to judgeszone.com, or scanning that QR code up on the video board. Once you're there, you're going to type in that city code, WAS, and click submit. Once you're in, all you have to do to set a score is slide that BKT tire up or down to the desired score you want to give that driver. Now, just remember a few things. You only have 20 seconds once a driver finishes to lock in that score, so you gotta be quick. And most importantly, remember our drivers are counting on you to score accurately and fairly, because from this moment on, you are the official judges of this competition. So DC, I wanna know, who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Let me hear you roar for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. First attempt is a popper. And right now, Tony Oaks and Thunderoris getting ready for his second attempt.
Make some noise for Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. All right, this is your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. Scan that QR code up on the video board.
Two great attempts for Tony Oaks, DC. Let him hear you. First attempt gave you a great nose popper with some great balance action. Did a little BKT body rock as he shifted the tires, waving the Thunderoris body around into another nose popper. Moonwalked it back up the ramp. The score for Thunderoris is, starting off high, is a 8.514. 8.514, setting the bar for first place in our two-wheel skills challenge. Here she comes, Michaela Teluchka in Megalodon. First attempt off the log stack, a nose popper.
Let's give it up for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
After 2 attempts there from Megalodon, let her hear it, DC. 2 great poppers, good balance. Score to beat right now is an 8.514. 8.514 is the score to beat here in our 2-wheel skills challenge. Did she do enough? The score from Megalodon is, it's a 5.392, second place for Megalodon. DC, here comes Kurt Kramer in Rammunition.
Let's make some noise for Kurt Kramer, Rammunition. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Rammunition going for the 2 attempts. First attempt off the log stack, looking for a popper, and then decided to just do a little bit of a sky wheelie there for his second attempt. See if he did enough here to impress our fans here, who's putting all the scores in. 2-wheel skills challenge. The score for Rammunition is 2.679. 2.679. Good enough for third place here in the 2-wheel skills challenge. Up next, make some noise, Capital One Arena, for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Lining it up for our first attempt. First attempt is in for Kristen Anderson, and she got her second attempt coming up now.
Keep it going for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Lock in your scores at DC at judgeszone.com.
The black and green wrecking machine out there on the track, laying it down here in the 2-wheel skills challenge. Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger seeking their first win here in this competition. The score for Gravedigger is an 8.094. 8.094, moving her up for second place. Good enough for 7 points if she can hold on to that spot. We are halfway through the competition here in the two-wheel skills challenge. As we check out the leaderboard right now, see Rammunition, Megalodon, and Gravedigger right there taking over that second spot. But your score to beat Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars with an 8.514. It's MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. And that's a great first attempt there for El Toro Loco. He's lining up his second attempt. Here we go, two-wheel skills challenge.
Get those Toro horns up for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
MJ Solorio laying it down here in El Toro Loco. Let them hear you, DC. Two great attempts there, Poppers, moonwalking it out. And then he got the BKT body rock, shifting that body back and forth. Let's see, the score to beat right now is an 8.514. The score for El Toro Loco is we have a new leader, 9.290. First place for El Toro Loco. Let's hear it for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. One attempt down, one attempt to go.
Make some noise for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Show him that love at judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores now.
There he is, Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, looking to lock down another victory here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Got the poppers and then the reverse popper making that puppy sick. Good boy, good boy. The scores for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is, we have a new leader, 9.373, first place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. 2 riders to go. Here's one of them, Brandon Telechka, and Just Get Her Done. Judges Zone is open. It's time to score for that first attempt there for Just Get Her Done. Scan the QR code. Go to judgeszone.com. Let's get those scores up for Just Get Her Done. The score to beat right now is a 9.373 Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Two drivers to go here in the two-wheel skills challenge. The score for Just Get Her Done is a 4.274, sixth place.
Monster Jam fans, what incredible action we are seeing here today. I'm with Caden. Caden, are you having fun?
Yes.
Yes, and how old are you?
9.
9, and who is this?
My brother's side.
And so Caden said he thinks he wants to get into the Monster Jam action. So this is what's going to go down. Caden has to name as many animals as he can in 15 seconds. But here's the thing. He has to name more than one of our Monster Jam drivers. Do you think you can handle that? Are you ready? Let's set the clock. On the count of 3, name as many animals as you can. 1, 2, 3.
Dog, ram, Megalodon, shark, cat, bird, elephant, squirrel, bunny,
Keep going.
flamingo, mammoth,
You're doing so good, and I think that's time. Let's give him a huge round of applause. 11 animals. But okay, now this is where it gets tough. Let's see how many animals MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco could name. MJ Solorio was only able to get 10, which means Caden, you are our winner. Give him a huge round of applause. And you know, Caden and I were talking, and he was saying he's super into video games. So I just so happen to have the Monster Jam Showdown for you to take home. Let's give him a huge round of applause and get back to more Monster Jam action.
It's Mark Hall in Raminator.
Scoring is open for Mark Hall in Raminator. Get those scores in at judgeown.com.
And after that first attempt right there, off the log stack there for Mark Hall in Raminator. Score to beat right now is still 9.373, being held by Monster Mutt Dalmatian. As we take a look right now, waiting for the scores to be tabulated by you, the Monster Jam fans in DC. The score for Raminator is 3-2-1-2, 3-2-1-2. That means your winner of the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge is Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian, taking the 8 points here in the competition. There he is, representing the JD5 jersey.
I mean, everybody back here just watched Raminator and went nuts, but I mean, the fans out here went nuts for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. How do you balance that pup like that?
Man, you know, it's all about confidence, and man, just feeling that balance point on this 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck is a feeling that's hard to explain. You just know when you got it almost perfectly balanced and you don't have to give it no throttle, no brake, and you could just sit there and marinate, like I like to call it. But hey, are you guys having fun at Monster Jam? Let me hear you.
Man, this crowd is rocking this afternoon. They're big fans of Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Donuts up next. They're going to be watching the puppy chase his tail here, huh?
Man, you know, anytime you got this number 5 on, you know you're a winner. That's all JD5 does. And I'm rooting for you guys tomorrow. But hey, I got a little redemption right now. Yesterday, I had so much fun winning that I sat there and hyped up the Commanders winning today. They're not even playing today. We all know it's all good on playoff Sunday. But hey, I can't wait to throw it down for the rest of this event with you guys. And I can't wait to see JD5 and y'all's Commanders take that win and be the first rookie at the Super Bowl. I'm a good old boy from Louisiana, LSU, go Tigers. But hey, I got one question for you guys. Where my dogs at?
Keep it going for your winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
We are at halftime here in D.C. at the Capital One Arena. We had two competitions already. The first going to Gravedigger and JCB Racing, and then Monster Mutt Dalmatian continuing the dominance in the two-wheel skills challenge. And right now on top of the leaderboard, we have a tie for first place for overall event. Right now is the perfect time to head on out to the concourse and get your merchandise from Monster Jam. We got plush toys, flags, t-shirts, and of course the die-cast trucks from Spin Master. Head on out and get yours right now. We got more coming up at the halftime report, the superstars of freestyle motocross, and of course more Monster Jam. Welcome the superstars of U.S. freestyle motocross.
All right, it's time to get loud, it's time to get wild, it's time to get crazy with this USFMX team. Now, DC, we've been at like an 11, a 12 with the cheers, but right now I want to see if we can take it up to 15 or 20, because these guys feed off of your energy. So on the count of 3, I want everybody to be as loud as you possibly can for these guys. 1, 2, 3. Hey, DC, that's what's up. So these freestyle motocross riders going to be jumping 75 feet in distance, 45 feet in the air, and doing tricks along the way. And the louder you are, the crazier the tricks get. So if you guys are ready, who's ready for freestyle motocross? All right, as soon as they hit the runway, that's when we need to start turning it up. Make some noise for Brendan Reardon. Seat grab in the air. Now make some noise for AJ Roseborough. Nasty tail whip. Keep it going for Cameron Semolina. And Josh Hedford. All right, we're going to keep this up. You keep that energy up. So one more time, let's hear it for Brandon Reardon. Seat grab. Now we got AJ Roseborough with the knack. All right, Cameron Sepulveda ready to fly. One-handed seat grab. And then Josh Hedford. Nice flank right there. Who wants some more? These guys are wild, crazy, and if you don't have your phone out filming this yet, get it out for AJ Roseborough. Almost backwards with that tail whip. All right, Cameron Sepulveda. Two-handed seat grab, Superman action, and then Josh Hedford. High flying action. Who wants to see him do something crazier? One-handed walk in the air with the bike for Brandon Reardon, AJ Roseborough. Throwing his feet to the sky, kiss of death. And then we had Cameron Sepulveda with the backflip. And finally, Josh Hedford. Another backflip with a little combo move there. What do you think? Who loves some freestyle motocross? All right, I think we got the crowd turned up and ready to go. Time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. So we're gonna need you to get those phones back out, because each rider gets one attempt, one trick, and you will pick our winner at judgeszone.com. So who's ready for some more high-flying action? All right, up first, from Worcester, Massachusetts, it's Brandon Reardon. Brandon, a veteran on the Monster Jam circuit with the USFMX team. And he starts first, so he needs to set the bar high. When he hits that runway, DC, make some noise! a cliffhanger. And the scores are in judgeszone.com. So get to judgeszone.com, score that cliffhanger for Brandon Reardon, just holding on to the handlebars with his ankles as he flies through the air. Your scores right now, picking our winner at judgeszone.com. Remember that code WAS. And if you haven't hit judgeszone.com yet, now's the great time. All right, the score is in for Brandon Reardon. The score is...
With the cliffhanger for Brandon Reardon, it's an 8.095. 8.095 for Brandon Reardon with the cliffhanger.
All right, DC, who's ready for some more? All right, up next from Chicago, Illinois, we got AJ Rosebrill.
Cliffhanger, one of the wilder moves in freestyle motocross. Great score to start the competition. Can AJ Rosebrill bring a bigger trick, maybe a combo move? Get those cameras out. He's on the runway. DC, make some noise. Classic backflip, big fan favorite. Scores are in. Get your score in now for that backflip and AJ Rosebrill at judgeszone.com. Nice wheelie to celebrate that successful backflip. And these guys, you can follow them on Instagram if you get some good pictures of their bikes. They've got their tags on their bikes. All right, scores are in.
Scores are in. The score to beat is an 8.095. The score for AJ Rosebrill, the Chicago Kid, is... We have a new leader with the backflip, AJ Rosebrill, 8.423 in first place.
DC liking some backflips right now. And now from South Florida, your next competitor, Cameron Sepulveda. You might notice a difference in the sounds of some of the motors on these bikes. Some of the higher pitched revs, that means the 250, one of those deeper kind of raps, that's a 450 bike. All right, we've got a backflip leading the score right now. Here we go. No-handed backflip. Get your score in now, judgeszone.com for Cameron Sepulveda. That's how we up the stakes. Starts with a backflip. Now we got a backflip no-hander. Will the combo move be enough to take the lead? Got a few seconds left to get your score in at judgeszone.com.
Cameron Sepulveda on a number 3 motorbike down there, representing South Florida. Score to be is an 8.423. Let's see the score for Cameron Sepulveda is... We have a new leader with the no-hands backflip, Cameron Sepulveda with a 9.148, first place.
All right, our final competitor from Asheville, North Carolina, Josh Hedford. Last night's best trick winner. Can he do it 2 times in a row? Lining up for the runway. DC, make some noise. Backflip, Running Man. It just keeps getting crazier. Get that score in now at judgeszone.com. Josh Hedford running for the top spot while he's backflipping. Is that combo enough though? Do we like the no hands? Do we like the no feet in the backflip? Your scores are about to determine our winner at judgeszone.com.
Score to beat right now, 9.148, Cameron Sepulveda. Let's see. The score for Josh Hedford is... We have a new leader and winner of the best trick competition, 9.667, Josh Hedford in first place.
All right, DC, what do you think? You want some more? Shout out to the JCB team over there. What's up? How about upstairs? Do you want some more? There we go. All right. Our freestyle motocross rider is going to dive into what's called the freestyle motocross train. We're going back to back to back with these tricks. Not only does it take skill to launch through the air and pull off a trick, but now these guys are going to be riding so close together. It's also going to take that precision and timing when hitting the runway, the speed and the ramp. So DC, who wants to see him go big? Well, here we go. Get your phones out. Let's go. All kinds of tail whips in DC. What do you think? Who thinks they can go bigger than that? Me too. Who wants another train? If you ever find yourself hanging out with freestyle motocross riders, just know that you're always going to have an awesome time because these guys live life on the edge. You're about to see. Here we go. Superman seat grabs, one-handed, two-handed, letting go. Oh, and the kiss of death. Just a chef's kiss right there with all these tricks. Who wants one more? There we go. All right, so this time when they hit the runway for the final time, we got to be louder than we've been so far. Getting the carts in line there for the train. Final one of the day. DC, make some noise for Brendan Reardon, AJ Rosebrill, Cameron Sepulveda, and Josh Hedford. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, DC, make some noise for our US FMX riders. Another tight competition for freestyle motocross with Josh Hedford pulling off the win in the final trick. We'll get a word from him here too in just a second. Now we had the backflip running man in the best trick competition. Can you talk about that trick you did in the last train there?
Which one?
The backflip where you throw your whole body over the front of the bike here.
Yeah, that was a Cordova flip. I learned that one in hot yoga class a while ago. They call it like the bow pose, but yeah, I've been doing that one for like over a decade, and it's pretty hard on your back, but it's fun.
It looks like you get a good stretch while you're up there doing that. I see these extra kind of like handlebars here on your bike. Can you tell the fans what these are for?
Well, these actually are flip levers. You use them to keep on the bike when you're doing flip tricks so you don't fly off or the bike doesn't fly away from you. There's a lot of forward momentum, and yeah, just kind of helps do the flip tricks.
And who was your inspiration and who helped you really get started in all of this? And then did you ever think that your career would take you this far?
Oh, man, I was a little kid. I saw these two guys, Travis Pastrana, Brian Deegan, going at it, and then I ran into another guy, Scott Murray, and blew up from there, just training all the time, and it's just nonstop foam pit action, and just wanted to do it for fun, and then it turned into a pretty cool career. So, yeah, and we're just here to doing it for Monster Jam.
Yeah, and if you see the foam pit, I think the lesson is don't turn right, correct?
Yeah, I heard that at Travis's house, and I saw the video. It's kind of wicked, but I've actually turned right once myself on a 360, and kind of hurt, but I still made it happen. Had my good helmet on and all my pads, and yeah, worked out.
All right, DC, one more time. Your freestyle motocross winner. Let's hear it for Josh Hedford.
Get loud, Capital One Arena for Kurt Kramer and Ramunition. And scoring is open in judgeszone.com. We are going to rerun that donut attempt there. You will have an opportunity to score here momentarily as we get ready for Kurt Kramer to get that truck back up and running. DC, let him hear you. You want to see him run again? Let's hear you.
Keep it going for Kurt Kramer in Rammunition. Scoring is open. Make sure you go to judgeszone.com.
Kurt Kramer in Rammunition looking for his first victory here in Monster Jam Donuts. It's up to you, the fans. Your scores will determine the winner in this competition, our third competition of the event. And the score for Kurt Kramer in Rammunition, laying down the first score of the afternoon. The score is, it's a 4.019. Good enough for first place right now for Rammunition. Up next is Michaela Teleshka in Megalodon.
It's a shark out of water. Keep it going for Michaela Teleshka in Megalodon. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Holding the steering wheel in her hand right there, laying down some mean donuts. Got some good revolutions in there, some good speed. Will it be enough to take the first place here in donuts? Let's see Michaela Teleshka in Megalodon laying it down here in DC. The score is Megalodon, a new leader, 8.549. Your new score to beat for Megalodon, first place. Rammunition and Megalodon laying down the first two donuts here in the competition. Up next, it's Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger.
Digging up the dirt, it's Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Lock in your scores now. Let us know what you think of those donuts at judgeszone.com.
Just listen to the crowd here in DC. She had the speed, she had the revolutions, like she wanted to do those donuts right in front of Thunder Roars. Here we go. The score to beat right now is an 8.549. The score for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger is we have a new leader, Gravedigger, with a 9.147 in first place. Let's hear it for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. MJ Solario. Oh, it looks like he's a little dizzy. No, he's all right. Laying down the spin factors right there, getting a little cyclone action. Blowing the smoke out of the nose of the bull right there. Get your scores in right now at judgeszone.com. Just a few seconds left to go to lock in those scores. Right now, the score to beat, Gravedigger 9.147. Did El Toro Loco do enough? The score for El Toro Loco is 8.678. 8.678. Good enough for second place for El Toro Loco. Taking a look at it, super glued to the action replay of our current score to beat right now here in the donuts competitions. Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger laying down some mean donuts. Halfway through the donut competition, as we see Gravedigger on top. Get loud, DC, for Tony Oaks in Thunderoris. Scoring is now open for Thunderoris. Scan the QR code to score. Just about 15 seconds left to get those scores in. Oh, is he a little dizzy? No, he's good. Right there, the dinosaur in the dirt. Tony Oaks laying it down right here. Judgeszone.com for you to score with the BKT tires. Slide it all the way up. Get those scores in. The score to beat right now is a 9.147. by Gravedigger. The score for Thunderoris is just by a fraction. We have a new leader, 9.190 for Thunderoris. First place, your new score to beat. And we're going to take a look right now at the leaderboard. We see Ammunition and Megalodon got the competition started. El Toro Loco, third place right now, 8.678. Gravedigger, Kristen Anderson with a 9.147 and holding down the top spot here in the donut competition, seeking his first win of this competition is Thunderoris and Tony Oaks with a 9.190. 5 drivers down, 3 to go here in a donut competition.
Make some noise for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done. You know what to do at DC. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Whoa! Little fun trick right there for Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done coming out of the truck in style. 9.190 is the score to beat. Did he do enough? He had the speed, the revolutions. The score for Just Get Her Done is so close. Third place, 8.997. 8.997 for Just Get Her Done with just 2 drivers remaining to take to the track. It's Monster Mutt Dalmatian Blake Granger.
A dog chasing his tail. It's Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scan that QR code up on the video board and go to judgeszone.com.
Monster Mutt Dalmatian seeking his third victory here in Monster Jam Donuts. Will it be enough to take out Gravedigger, who is currently, Thunderoris, currently in the lead with a 9.190. Thunderoris with the score to beat. Will Monster Mutt Dalmatian take that title? The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 7.879. It's a 7.879. Sixth place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Our last driver of the competition, Mark Hall in Raminator.
Ramming up the competition, it's Mark Hall in Raminator. Let us know what you think of those donuts.
Mark Hall getting in the bakery, laying down some mean donuts, great revolution, great speed. And let's see if it's enough to take out Thunderoris, currently in the lead with a 9.190. All you Monster Jam fans out here in DC, keeping those scores live and locked. The score for Raminator is, it's a 7.568, 7.568, which means your winner of the donut competition is Tony Oaks in Thunderoris. Let me hear you roar, DC! This is Tony Oaks' first win in the donut competition.
So, Tony, do you think dinosaurs would have loved donuts if they still exist? And, for the fans here watching that, what is that like, just seeing everything spin around so fast?
Man, who doesn't love a good donut? But I'll tell you the truth, I can't see anything when I'm spinning around that fast. I get one focal point on my frame right there, so I can alleviate getting dizzy. Hey, guys, we get really dizzy during those donuts.
And we got one competition left. It's been a tough couple of events so far. Are you going to lay it all out for these fans?
Oh, man, I got a few tricks up my sleeves, but you know what? You're going to see huge air crashes, backflips. DC, hold on to your butts because it's about to get hot.
Up next, we got Freestyle, but right now we got to award our winner, Donuts, Tony Oaks, Thunderoris.
Capital One Arena, take a look at the Jumbotron with me as we look at the BKT overall event leaderboard standings after 3 events. Raminator and Rammunition down at the bottom there. Megalodon just get her done. Thunderoris picking up 8 points, climbing the charts here. Monster Mutt Dalmatian now in 3rd place after being first at halftime, tied with El Toro Loco, who's now got 2-point lead, holding 2nd place all alone. And in 1st place currently is Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger with 20 points. Up next is Monster Jam Freestyle. And don't forget, Monster Jam fans, this is where your scores will determine our winner. Each driver must complete 15 seconds for a score. You're looking for the use of all the ramps on the pod. Creativity, did they do enough? Did they do crazy things? Technical moves, combinations, and always here at Monster Jam, we're looking for the factors that make you say, wow. Scan the score to QR code, go to judgeszone.com on your smartphones, and let's get ready to rock. It's Freestyle competition next.
Monster Jam fans, we are approaching the pinnacle of our event here. And so with that, we gotta reach new heights. We gotta let our voices soar. I am here with Maria. Maria, who did you bring to Monster Jam today?
This is Ethan, and then Caroline and Jeff.
And are you all having fun? What do you think of Monster Jam so far?
We love it. It's the best.
Well, we need to get you into the action. So Maria agreed to play a game that I like to call Finish the Lyric. So what that means is a song is gonna play, and when the lyrics cut out, Maria is gonna shine her light, share her vocals, and finish the song. But DC, I'm gonna sing along. I need you to sing along with us. So Maria, are you ready?
I think so.
Hit it, DJ.
Am I just singing? Oh, and I say, oh, you'll take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there ought to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes.
Give it up for Maria. We're loving that love story right there. And you know, to celebrate Tony Oaks and his donut win, I got a Thunder Roarus for you. You can match your little guy there. But you know what? I think it's time we get this show on the road with more Monster Jam action.
Monster Jam fans looking for more excitement? Head to monsterjam.com for all the latest news, kids activities, and exclusive merch. You can find everything you need to keep the Monster Jam action going. From upcoming shows to in-depth truck and driver profiles and behind-the-scenes content. Visit monsterjam.com today, and don't forget to post on social media using the hashtag MonsterJam.
Now it's time for you fans to get Monster Jam Freestyle started. Get out your cell phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going and stay on beat. We've reached the pinnacle of today's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle!
Who knew sharks could shed their skin? We're going to clear that off the track. 40 seconds left on the clock here for Megalodon to continue the action. Big round of applause for our officials getting that off the track. We're going to clear off that pectoral fin as well. Don't need that to fly through the air, only to swim in the water. DC, Capital One Arena. If you want to see some more from Megalodon, make some noise. Monster Jam Freestyle continues, waiting for the green light. There it is.
Get your fins up for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Michaela Telechka, Megalodon, give it up for literally leaving it all out on the track. Taking the first bite out of this Monster Jam Freestyle competition. Looking to lay down the first score and set the tone for the rest of the field. Let's see if the scores will determine the factors here. Let's see the score for Megalodon is. It's a 7.716. 7.716. Good enough for first place for Megalodon. Let's hear it, DC. MJ Solario and El Toro Loco.
Keep it going for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Let's hear it for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco, DC. Make some noise. Seeking another win here in Monster Jam Freestyle. He took last night's Monster Jam Freestyle. Will he do it again? The score to beat right now, 7.716. The score for El Toro Loco is... We have a new leader 8.298, first place for El Toro Loco.
Monster Jam fans, we just heard some incredible singing with Maria just now with the Finish the Lyric Challenge. But now it's time for all of us to get vocal. So I need everyone to repeat after me. I need everyone to go, me, 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 me. La, 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 la. And my favorite, Figaro, Figaro. You all sound so good because you know what it's time for? Monster Jam Karaoke. Look up on the video board and I want to hear you sing. Here we go, I'm coming to you. In my way. Ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hey, I just met you.
It might seem crazy. Hit my number, so call me maybe.
Here's my number, so call me maybe. Try to chase me. Last note, last note. So what? Nice singing, everybody. That was so beautiful. And now it is time we get back to more Monster Jam Freestyle.
It's Kurt Kramer in Rammunition.
Really ramming things up. It's Kurt Kramer in Rammunition. Let's go to judgeszone.com to lock in your scores now.
Locked and loaded here, Rammunition at the Capital One Arena for Monster Jam Freestyle. As we got about 3 or 4 or 5 monster truck drivers still to go. Monster Jam is all going down right here from Monster Jam Freestyle. The score to beat right now is 8.298. The score for Rammunition is a 4.793. 4.793 for Rammunition, third place. Taking a look at the freestyle competition leaderboard right now. Rammunition just laid down his run. Megalodon in second place. El Toro Loco right now holding down the top spot with the score to beat, 8.298. 5 Monster Jam drivers to go. Monster Jam tracks are built by JCB. Dig deeper, lift higher, and move more with the official heavy equipment partner of Monster Jam, JCB. DC, make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. Morgan backflip.
Let him hear you roar! It's Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. Make sure you lock in that score at judgeszone.com.
DC, let them hear you one more time with the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Let me hear you roar, DC! Looking for his third win here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Did he do enough? The score to beat was an 8.298. The score for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris is... your new leader, your new score to beat Tony Oaks and Thunderoris with a 9.520.
Monster Jam fans, I have a very special guest here to help me bring out our next driver.
And now, let's give it up for my husband, Brandon Telechka, and Just Get Her Done!
Showing off for the misses, it's Brandon Telechka. Just get her done. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
There he is, DC. Make some noise for Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done. Seeing if he was powered there by the introduction from his wife. Very, very beautiful moment there. Seeing if it's enough right here to take down Thunder Roar is currently in the lead. 9.520 to score to beat. The score for Just Get Her Done is a 9.036. 9.036. Good enough for second place for Just Get Her Done. And we take a look at the freestyle competition leaderboard. Just Get Her Done locking down in second place. Thunder Roars up top with the score to beat 9.520. Make some noise for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Just going to clear up a little loose debris here on Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Once we get it clear, we're going to refire. Don't want that little sign underneath the body to hinder the performance out here. 37 seconds left on the clock. You want to see some more from Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Capital One Arena? Make some noise! Don't forget, you can catch all the viral moments just like this. Use the hashtag MonsterJam on social media. Here we go.
Keep it going for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
DC, let them hear you. Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Tongue lapping, ears flapping, tail wagging. Left it all out there. The polka dotted puppy. Monster Mutt Dalmatian looking to take the top spot. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 7.719. Fourth place, 7.719. 2 more drivers left to go here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's hear it for Mark Hall in Raminator.
Keep it going for Mark Hall in Raminator. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Make sure you lock in your scores.
75 seconds of Monster Jam freestyle action right there from Mark Hall in Raminator. Looking to make some things happen here in this competition. The score to be right now, a 9.520 by Thunder Roars with help of that Morgan & Morgan backflip. Let's see what the score for Raminator is. 4.964, sixth place, 4.964 for Raminator.
With MJ Solario, driver of El Toro Loco, you had the top spot in freestyle, knocked down a few notches. Can you talk about the ups and downs that come with these competitions? 1 minute you're sitting pretty, next minute you're like, ah.
You know, that's what makes Monster Jam so amazing. You know, you come out and you expect the unexpected. We went out second for freestyle, laid down a really good run, came out with a really good score, I thought, for coming out second. But you know what? Everyone else, all the other amazing competitors, they went out and did their best, and that's what we're here to do, put on an amazing event for you fans. To me, at the end of the day, the scores don't matter. Yes, the points are always in the back of your head, but the scores don't matter. As long as you guys out there, you guys paid your hard-earned money to come out and see me and see everyone else live their dreams. And as long as you guys are happy, I'm happy. My truck's still in one piece. I'm back here cheering on my other drivers just like they're cheering me on. And you know what? It's all one big family here at Monster Jam, and that's what it's all about.
Well, and that's what a lot of the fans can't see. We've got our crew guys. We've got the hot pits back here. I mean, you're back here helping just get her done, get the truck fixed. But then you're also cheering these other competitors in freestyles. Talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I just said, we're all one big family. We all help out where we can. You know, if my truck's down, I could have the team from Gravedigger on there working on my truck, or vice versa. That's what it's all about. I know when I'm out there freestyling and my fellow drivers are out here watching me, they're cheering me on just as loud as I'm cheering them on.
All right, we'll see if MJ ends up with the overall event championship going into the second half. Gravedigger had the lead. Let's see if Kristen Anderson could take it.
It's the black and green wrecking machine, DC, Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. DC, get loud. Gravedigger is setting up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Let me hear you, DC, if you want to see a backflip.
Keep it going for the black and green wrecking machine, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Looking for the overall championship right here. The score, high score here could make that happen. She's looking for her 5th win in Monster Jam Freestyle this season on the Arena Championship Series East. Let's see, it is. The score to beat right now is a 9.520. Our last driver, Gravedigger's score is not enough. Second place, 9.163 for Gravedigger in second place, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle is Thunderoris. Will it be enough to take the overall event champion points earned? Let's see. JCB Racing, they won first place with 8 points. Two-wheel skills challenge got 5 points. Donut 7 and freestyle competition 7 with an overall event total of 27 points. Your BKT overall event champion is Gravedigger. Let her hear it, DC. Your champion. Gravedigger wins Monster Jam Freestyle. Thunderoris wins Monster Jam Freestyle, but the overall champion is Gravedigger. Getting the hardware, here comes Ryan. And you see the lady love down there on the track from her fellow driver, Michaela Telechka. Here is your champion, Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger.
Tough start for you yesterday, but this afternoon, you're on fire here in Gravedigger. I mean, is it the fans? Is it just your energy today? What brought this home today?
Well, you know, Ryan, having events like we did yesterday, it wasn't the worst event I've ever had, but it wasn't the best either. And I know that DC is one of the best crowds that we have here in Monster Jam. Thank you guys so much for loving Monster Jam and loving these trucks as much as you do. You guys have sold out this entire arena, and we love you so much. This trophy is for all the Gravedigger fans that are sitting in the stands. Do I have any Gravedigger fans in the house today? But, how many ladies do I have in the stands? That's right. This trophy and that backflip is for all the little girls and all the ladies that are sitting in the stands. Don't let these boys underestimate you, and don't let them push you around, because us girls, we mean business. That's right, ladies.
There you go, your BKT overall event winner, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger, and our freestyle winner, Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Giving her congratulations. I mean, great freestyle, and the roar of the crowd, I think, matches that Thunderoris name.
Hey, man, you know what? That's what makes Thunderoris special. That's that roar. And every time I hit this track and hear that crowd roaring, it just drives me. What an awesome backflip. I got a little nervous. It was a little over rotation. But you know what? The first one to put your jaw on the floor, that's who gets the high score. Washington, D.C., let me hear you roar!
Thanks, Ryan. Down there with Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars winning Monster Jam Freestyle. But the overall event goes to Gravedigger. Kristen Anderson taking 27 points. Thunder Roars picked up 24, and as well did El Toro Loco. That's going to be an amazing, amazing event here this afternoon, as the overall champion is the Gravedigger. And look, that's one step closer to an automatic bid to the Monster Jam World Finals 24. Tiana, tell me, what did you think? What was the highlight for you of today?
Oh, you know, Farouk, I always have so much fun, and I just got to say thank you again to all the fans I got to hang out with today, from Caden to Zion to Damien to Maria. All of you helped make my day so much more fun. And to all you Monster Jam fans, thank you for being here, and thank you for having fun with me.
Indeed. Look, that's going to be a big thank you for all of us here. Thank you for coming out. It's now time, you guys, got one last chance to go pick up these plush toys, Monster Jam flags, T-shirts, the die-cast trucks. All grab your merchandise on the way out, because you know what? You won't have to pay for shipping. You can get it right now. So pick it up, and that's what you got to do. Also, go to monsterjam.com for results, tickets, digital content, and make sure you punch your ticket to Monster Jam World Finals 24, going down for the first time in Salt Lake City, Utah, brought to you by the Utah Sports Commission, and it's going down July 4th weekend. You don't want to miss it. For Tiana Cohen, Ryan Lacoste, I'm Farouk Tahid. We'll see you at the next Monster Jam.